welcome back to Georgina Life. Weddings in unlikely places. I adore that. Don't you love that?
I do. I'm so pleased that we changed it up a little bit in rehearsal, because that is just dynamite. Just dynamite.
We're just going to go right into it because we want to know all about this. Maureen McDermott, the officiant.
Officiant.
I know.
Officiant.
But you're efficient too, because you do everything.
I do. I do.
Welcome to Georgina Life.
Thank you so much for having me here. It's lovely to see Grant again, and
Thank
it's
you so
absolutely
much.
amazing to meet you.
Well, thank you. So
very nice.
we want to know what the officiant does.
Okay, so the officiant marries people.
Yes.
And traditionally, you know, we would be contacted and hired to do the legal marrying piece in a traditional type wedding, along with 7 or 8 other vendors as well.
Right.
So that's what we're for. And I am legally able to marry people through the province of Ontario. And I decided to take that just a little bit further because that's my personality.
Oh, hello.
And in conversation and talking with young couples around Georgina, we don't have to spend any time talking about the current economy in Ontario and the fact that, you know, where maybe 30 grand could have got you that beautiful, you know, custom wedding and your choices of places. Yes. Now we're talking on average $50,000 to $80,000 for a day for a wedding. So crushing a lot of dreams of people getting married, and people aren't getting married because of the cost. So I thought, what can we do about that? And I started researching pop-up weddings, and they're happening all over the place. And so that's what I'm introducing in, of course, Georgina, where I've been for 25 years.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think more and more couples certainly look different than they did if we talk traditional. And also, they don't want necessarily, don't send emails, do not necessarily want that traditional wedding. And to your point, I mean, I know when I got married, albeit the third time, but we didn't have a lot of money, and, you know, you got what you got for the dollars you had. And to have choices with a limited budget, I think, is fabulous.
Absolutely. And
absolutely fabulous.
Not only that, let's talk about the current state of employment too. Everybody you talk to is looking for people. I'm short-staffed. So try and find those 7 to 10 vendors for that one day.
Yes.
And actual vendors of your choice.
Yes.
Right? That, even just saying that, we all know how difficult that is, and a lot of people that are getting married are really pulling their hair out. So if you think in terms of shared vendors, okay, shared expenses, yet you'll never even meet each other. When we're doing these, they're 2-hour ceremonies with an hour in between, so when couples do show up for their wedding, it is their wedding. They don't see anybody else. It's all custom and bespoke for them. So for an example, what a pop-up wedding looks like. I've just actually done the first one, June 24th. It's going to be at the Giving Place Lavender.
Now, do we have that image?
We've got some pictures. I know we do.
We have pictures.
Which are amazing.
Okay.
So what's going to happen there is we've rented the space. That was my first wedding I did. Yes, Alex and Tristan, and they're just lovely. In fact, I have to say, they hired me before I even took the course.
Really?
I had a friend who was a wedding officiant. That's how I got here.
Love that.
Yeah, that's part of the photography that I do as well, because I am a professional photographer and Reiki master and officiant.
What is this one?
This are my favorite peeps, the Georgina Pride, and of many reasons why I included that. I do volunteer photography for them. But the couples that I've been marrying, and the couple that I'm marrying actually on Saturday, found me on Georgina Pride on Facebook. So I found that really important
Yeah, we
bring
were
up.
just looking at that. Is that individual the mayor?
That is Mayor Margaret Quirk.
I was going-
On the very left
Yes.
is my unicorn, Stephanie Simpson from Y Spaces, works for the town of Georgina,
Yeah.
the Georgina Economic,
Wow.
and she's absolutely incredible. Like, without this team, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. A woman going into business in her 50s, and it's all like, what? And the support from the town of Georgina, the support from the Georgina Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And, you know, just my history working with SNAP, there's a huge amount of networking. I know a
Well,
lot of people. I worked in the
yeah.
school board, so
Yeah.
my students are growing up now. And, you know, I want everybody that wants to get married to be able to get married. So along with these pop-up events, we're offering elegant elopements. So this weekend I'm doing my first, and it'll be in the wee cabin that's been converted into sort of Mo's little wedding chapel.
I love it. I love it.
You know, for a fraction of the cost. But the best part is, think of it this way. Get your marriage license, grab your spouse, and get dressed up and show up and everything is done. Your
Yeah.
flowers, your photographer, your officiant, your music, your custom little cake and matching cupcakes for your guests, your little sips, your first dance, then a few. Yes, it's done in a few hours, but the best part is you go out after that and you support local businesses in Georgina,
Super.
and you have your big
Okay.
splashy reception with
Yeah.
all of the people.
Wonderful.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
my
Love
gosh.
that. I mean, it's that one-stop shop. You're getting everything.
Stress-free.
What you've just demonstrated is community working with community.
Yeah.
And that's what Georgina is just all about.
Absolutely.
I know. I love that.
Absolutely. And the best part is, you know, being the CEO, is I get to make those decisions in everything I do, because I need a lot of vendors. I need that food, I need the decor, I need the
Where
flowers,
can-
and I hire all.
Where can people get a hold of you?
They can get a hold of me on Facebook, Instagram. Maureen McDermott Officiant.ca is my website.
Wonderful.
And I'm all over, and I'm on the Georgina Chamber of Commerce as well.
Super wonderful.
Thank you so much for all that
Fabulous.
information. That is amazing. Thanks so much again.
My
and
pleasure. Thank
Georgina,
you.
please don't go away. We have so much more coming up on today's Georgina Life. Stay tuned.